It's the 9th anniversary, and the Carnival banners have returned. But who should you choose with your hard-earned Carnival coins? How's it, everybody? Celtic Link here. We're back for another Dokkan battle video. In today's video, we are taking a look at all of the available units on LR Gogeta Blue's Carnival banner, right? We have the return of several major units that don't return very often. So we're going to talk about who's available and who I think your top priorities are for your hard-earned coins. After all, right, 2,500 stones is how much it would cost to get one of these LRs, right, to get your 500 coins. So the question is, who is worth that much, especially if you didn't pull them when pulling on previous Carnival banners. So let's kick it off with the first major returning unit, and that is the LR Super Saiyan Sword of Hope Trunks. This guy is extremely good, and this marks his first return on global with availability for coins. Now, he did return earlier this year during the Battle Hour special summon, where you could get a guaranteed featured for 3 summons, and a lot of people probably pulled a copy of him on that. However, you could not use your Carnival coins to purchase him if you were waiting for that opportunity. So this is your first available chance to do so. He is really good when in his base form, right in the second slot. He reduces damage received for every super attack he does, up to 30%. So that can be pretty good combined with the fact that he is stacking his defense, right? So longer fights are really helpful for him, provided he does get his additional super attacks. He does have a standby that activates a finish skill, right? So once he's in that standby, he kind of switches to a more slot 1 geared character, and he gets extra attack, and he does extra additionals. He gets guard, and then every time he does one, his charge count for his finish skill charges by 1 for every attack he and as the allies do, all the way up until you do his finish skill, which lasts about the build up lasts about 2 turns, right? The turn you activate it, the next turn, and then in the following turn you are using it. And all active skills and normals and attacks done during that build that up. So the more you can do that, the more powerful it's going to be. So he's a really powerful card, really fun card to use, right? If you want to see just what that usage looks like, take a look at my recent Rainbow showcase on him, or any previous showcases I've done, right? You can find them pretty easily on the channel, but definitely, I would say he is a good pick for your Carnival coins. Up next, we do have the return of the Int Kid Gohan. This is his first, this is his second return. His first return was on Omega Shenron's banner. This is his first real chance that people are kind of looking at purchasing him, though, I think, right? I don't think too many people were too interested back when he showed up on Omega. Now, he's pretty good. He is very geared towards a Bond of Master Disciple, specifically a Piccolo variant, right? He wants to be around Piccolos or other Gohan and Piccolos. Like, he's a great addition to STR Gohan and Piccolo's team. So if you do have that unit, that is very helpful. But if you did not pull him, this is at least until our next Carnival banner, which should be at the end of the year, and we still don't even know if he'll be on that. There's a good chance you may not see this guy again, so he could be a top priority. He could also be on the worldwide banners coming up in about a month too, so that's worth noting. We also have the return of the LR Metal Cooler. This dude is definitely showing signs of age, right? And about his only useful tool right now is his revive. In events that can be attack lowered, he definitely does have some usage through his 12 key. But I mean, at this point, you're basically just using him for his revive at this point, right? He's definitely showing his age. So these are the 3 Carnival LRs, right? I definitely think you should prioritize these 3 if you are missing any, right? The Gohan, the Trunks, and the metal cooler. Now, what I will say is if your Carnival coins are limited, you may want to look more at the next banner here, right? This is going to be the Part 2 Gamma 1 and Gamma 2 banner, and in it returns future Gohan, Kai Goku, and Birdku, right? So you may want to consider who is on this banner before you make your full decision, right? If you don't need any of these 3, then maybe your priority is one of these 3. However, it should be worth noting that Trunks, Metal Cooler, and Gohan and Birdku will 100% be on the worldwide banners in about a month at the end of September, so when Worldwide kicks off. Kai Goku and Kid Gohan are up in the air. They were on JP's last year due to the fact that it was a pretty wide gap between Anniversary and Worldwide. However, I can't say for certain that will be the case, that they will be on the banners this year, because I know for sure JP will be getting the Gammas and Gogeta on their version of these worldwide banners. So hard to say whether or not Kai Goku and Kid Gohan are going to be there. They might not, but they might also do what they usually do and put like the Ginyu and Ultimate Gohan, AGL Ultimate Gohan in here. We really won't know. So the main thing you're looking at here is the Carnival LR. So I would say your number 1 priority on this banner, just this banner. I'll do a separate video for part 2 when that happens. But your number 1 priority is probably the Trunks. You're going to get the most mileage probably out of him than the other Carnival LRs. Now, let it be known, if you are someone who did not summon Gogeta, or you were skipping Gogeta, and same goes for the Gammas, if you plan on skipping the Gammas, then maybe you should probably save your coins until they show up in the Tanabata banner towards the end of the year, right? JP just got their version of it. We will get ours in Christmas time, like we always do. Maybe a little bit earlier. This year's kind of a little bit different. So I would say it's definitely what you should do if you are low on coins and you missed Gogeta, or you don't intend to summon on the Gammas, right? So this is that way you can pick them up towards the end of the year. Now, if you're someone who summons on Carnival banners a lot, you've got Gogeta, you plan on summoning until you get the Gammas, and I did want to throw this out here. These guys are a really, really good EZA. This EZA should be dropping on Global here in a minute. We don't know exactly when, because they didn't announce it in the schedule, but it should be happening sometime this week. So I would say that if you have every other one of those LRs, right? You summoned Gogeta, you have full intent of summoning though you pull the Gammas, but you don't have these guys, I would probably recommend picking them up. They are not a bad pickup. They are really good. They are really powerful. They are great support units for super bosses and movie bosses, right? They're great on Power of Wishes because there's a lot of good orb changers on there. They're just an all-around good unit, provided you can get their 7 key spheres and give them guaranteed dodge, right? That's kind of the trick with them. They're very gimmicky, but as long as you play to their 7 key spheres, getting the guaranteed dodge, they will reward you for doing that with the support that they're given. Plus, they do some pretty decent damage with the fact that they do have a nuking style passive. So, could definitely get some mileage out of them if you were already full on everything else, right? You have all these guys, you have plenty of coins, you have Gogeta, you don't plan on missing the Gammas, then maybe it could be worth it to pick those guys up. But I just want to throw that out there. So again, I would say top priority on banner number 1 is probably the Trunks. You're going to get the most mileage out of him. But again, if you missed Gogeta or you don't plan on summoning the Gammas, then definitely save for them when that comes. Or just wait altogether. Like I said, Trunks will be back on the worldwide banner, so if you want to just save your coins and wait till then, and then do it, that might work as well. So, guys, that is it for the video. If you like the video, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. And in the comments down below, let us know, who did you pick up with your Carnival coins? Who are you planning on picking up? Are you going to wait till worldwide? Are you going to save till Gogeta? Or is there somebody on Beast, the Gammas banner that you won instead? Let us know in the comments down below. Otherwise, guys, as always, thanks for watching, and aloha.